Hi, this is Marcus, and I wanted to take a few minutes with this video to introduce you to Discovrd and show you how finding content can be easier and more enjoyable with Discovrd. When you first log into Discovrd, you'll notice that there are three columns on the home page. The first column is for the hottest stories currently on the system, and that column updates every 24 hours with the most popular stories based on people voting them up with the thumbs up button. The center column, by default, always loads the latest feeds into the system, and the right column, by default, is always empty. The right column features several tools for you to use to find and look through content that is of interest to you. So let's say you're interested in the Android phone or operating system. You could type in Android as a keyword, hit enter, and the system will go through and find the most recent content pulled into the system regarding the Android. Rather than continually refreshing all these content columns manually, you can actually select the tools at the top of the columns, which will automatically refresh these columns for you. So for instance, in this Android column, we can select to refresh every 30 seconds, and this column will update itself automatically every 30 seconds without you having to do anything. In this center column, we could tell this column to update with all the new system content every 30 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minutes. And if at some point in time you want to stop it from updating, you would just click the pause button. So we'll set this to update every 30 seconds. And if at some point in time we decide we don't want it to update anymore, we'll hit the pause button to stop that. Over here in today's hot feeds, we'll probably set that to update every 5 minutes to see what's being voted up. Also in this middle column, you can adjust it to choose a category or to search by a keyword and update this middle column so that both columns are refreshing only content you're interested in seeing. As you scroll through the content, you may find things that are of interest to you that you'd want to read right away, in which case you would just click the title and it would take you immediately to that site's landing page for that article for you to read. If you want to save content to read later, you could certainly just hit the Queue It button. The Queue It button actually adds any of this content that you queue directly to your My Queue page. Your My Queue page is located here at the top. Just click My Queue. And you're brought to your My Queue page, which lists all the content that you've recently queued up to read. Again, click the title. It will take you directly to the landing page for you to read the content. If there's any content that you don't want on your queue page anymore, you can either add it as a feed that you want to save to your profile, or you can remove it. In this case, I'll click remove and remove that piece of content from my queue, and it won't be there any longer. As I read through these items, I may find that there's an item of interest to me that I want to add to my feed, and I'll add this Gizmodo article about scientific findings regarding whether or not they can clone animals, and I click that to add that to my profile. If I go over to my profile, I'll find that any of the articles I recently added are here in this left column. And of course, anybody who views my profile will see the items that I've permanently bookmarked to my profile as interesting that I'd like others to see. In the center column are feeds that I've uploaded, so my personal blog or blogs that I'm featuring, the feeds I've added to the system in my account, they're pulled in automatically and displayed here, again for people who view my profile to see. My Feeds account page we'll cover in another video, but again it is where you can actually add your feed to update the system. That's it for this video. I hope it was informative and gives you a great head start to start using Discovrd.